Hey everybody, it's Patrick from Building with Dada and Riley. Thank you for joining me for another Monday vlog. Riley is upstairs watching a movie as she went to bed watching a movie last night really late. Really early, just due to the fact that she's been really tired lately, and that's been due to the fact that all the family activities has been going on. Of course, 4th of July, cookouts, we've had 2 fireworks displays, we had a 40th birthday to attend. So fortunately, we had a lot of fun with family and friends. Unfortunately, I kind of hit a wall in the middle of the week as far as my LEGO YouTube and just my LEGO in general goes. So I didn't place any orders. I did spend a little bit of time looking up minifig part numbers. I was trying to look up mine, and I think I got, my head and Riley's head and a couple other parts. But then I started looking up other YouTubers. The Brick Adjuster, thanks Nick for getting back with me. And then I later found it on my own as well. I had a tough time finding Nick's head from the Brick Adjuster's channel, as well as his wife's the Brick Zapper. I was looking at Bricksmith78, I think that's the number he's got behind his name. I'm just looking at different LEGO YouTubers out there trying to get some sig figs in. So I didn't place that order. I didn't get it, my list completed, and that's what I'm gonna work on right when I get done with this vlog. But just my apologies. Unfortunately, I was at Cedar Point watching fireworks, which unfortunately I wasn't able to get on a live stream. There were some really cool build challenges. One was like, celebrate yourself. The other one I saw, what is like the live stream like mean to you, or how does it correlate, in your life? And I saw 2 really funny builds, which is Mike at 3 Brick Friends. He did one that shows him stopping from getting sleep. He's basically got a wall between him and his bed because the live stream stops him from getting sleep because he's over in the UK, so he's got to get up at, I don't even know, like 2 in the morning or like something really ridiculous to make it onto the live stream. So that was really funny. And also Bricks for Chris. The live stream has the opposite effect on him. It puts him to sleep after he's amped up from putting together Bricklink orders. So, the bad news is I didn't make really any progress. I didn't make any orders to make progress. Although I did make progress at the beginning of the week with the orders that I have. I put a lot of brick, changing rainbow brick into normal brick. So I've done a lot of that. I made as much progress as I can on the barn. The upstairs of the barn is totally finished and completed out of rainbow brick. All I have to do is put in some hay pieces. Also, I got half the bottom floor tiled. I just need to figure out and order a few pieces for that. And with every bad news, there's always good news. The bad news is that I didn't make an order. The good news is now I have a little bit more money. I did actually sell some Bricklink orders, so I already have some money in there. Plus what I didn't spend, that's part of my budget that I can just put forward to next week. So hopefully I can just buy a little bit more brick and get some of these older mocks done and get some new brick for some of these newer mocks. If you follow us on Instagram, you saw that I cleared off the table. That's a table that's literally right next to me here. It's my working station. It's been literally just full of minifigures that we were kind of displaying, and just pieces, parts, models that I might be using for mocks in the future, like, interior designs and that kind of stuff. But I basically cleared all that off, and now I have a blank working space so I could try to really get some work done. I do have the whole bottom floor of the office building planned. I would say maybe 10% of it actually built. But since I have it in plan, it's not going to take too long to just go ahead and put in the rest. Hopefully soon. Oh, and I wanted to take this opportunity to mention a newer LEGO YouTuber. We all start off as, a newbie, and we're trying to gain subscribers and all that stuff. And I don't have a ton of people that watch my vlogs, but I have quite a few. And so I want to mention the Bearded Brick. And if you don't know who he is, or you haven't subbed to him yet, I will link him down below. So please go over there and give him a subscription. He's just another AFOL, and he's actually building this really cool either like microbrewery / bar. But of course I made the empty mug, so I was talking to him about what he can kind of do for the taps. And I told him I was going to Instagram him a pic over, then I forgot. But anyway, actually I gotta text him too, so I will do that, the Bearded Brick. But anyway, go over there, subscribe to the Bearded Brick, really cool, newer LEGO YouTuber. Another cute story regarding Riley. Unfortunately, she's not here. Like I said, she's watching a movie. But we were, for some reason, there was an explosion at the hospital. And then the hospital, of course, broke apart and it was all over. But we decided to rebuild it. Instead of using the instructions, we decided to rebuild it custom. And so we're sitting there and we're doing it. And she was like, hey, look at me. I'm building. And it was just really cute because she was, just realizing the customization of Lego is something like, you could kind of tell it like clicked in her head. It's like, hey, look at me. I haven't really built, even though she builds all the time, like as far as instructions and stuff, but she was like custom building. So that was really great. And maybe I'll show at the end of the vlog a little bit of what we did to the Lego hospital. And last but not least, I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this vlog, you know who Jang Bricks is. You probably are subscribed to him. So you probably saw the iBricks crowdfunding campaign or whatever like that. It's totally unrelated to Jang. But he is promoting it just due to the fact that it's really cool lighting. And I suggest all the AFOLs out there, if you have extra money because you're spending it on Lego, you should go over there and support this, I believe it, yeah, iBricks, like crowdfunding. It is miniature lights, and they are the size of 1x1 bricks. And I've been looking for lighting solutions. I really don't like the wired in LED lights that some people use, and I just want an easier solution as opposed to, speaking of the bearded brick, he has some really cool lights in his, but he's drilling holes through his base plates. Not that I love customizing Lego and painting it and sanding it and cutting it and all that good stuff, but if I can avoid to do that, I'd rather just avoid all that trouble. And with like a smaller light solution, like I said, I bought some light bricks, spelled with an X, and it was a really cool like strobe light effect for the empty mug. But I want some like ones that I can turn on. I could have swore I found some on eBay, and then for some reason I went and looked the next day and I couldn't find them. I don't know if my searches aren't refined in the correct way, or I was searching it in the wrong language as I used it to the day previous. But anyway, I couldn't really find anything. Some people have even mentioned some good suggestions, but most of them still require lighting. Where iBricks goes off of like your cell phone power or some kind of charging power. I'm not too sure how it even works, but go look into it yourself. But the thing is, it's a 1x1 brick without a cord. I think that's awesome to put into, I want to do some kind of lighting on the office building. I think that would be really sweet to just put it on the, the base plates, or maybe put it right on side of something like this. You have your actual wall structure like this way, and then you just put a modified brick and put that light brick right on there, and it will just look like normal lights inside of an office building. I don't know what else to say, but other than that, so just in case you haven't saw that, go and try to get some of those lights. I know I am, and it's good to help support that because it'll bring these more creativity to lighting and Lego. But that's basically it. I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July. Thanks for joining me on Monday Vlog, and I'll see you next week. Alright, and here is the custom Lego hospital. We got Nia, the Samurai, or Samurai X. She is the director of the nursery. Make sure no one steals the babies or anything like that. As you see, we do have a little crib built with the baby. We got the waiting room back there to the left, where someone is cleaning. The guy's got a spray bottle and a sponge. This is like the receptionist area. Mom and Nurse hard at work. And we've got this new tub here, as well as I didn't know Ben Kenobi was a doctor, but I guess he is. And can we get help in the operating room? Seems that Grandma fell down. But anyway, this is the one. I was really happy. Riley was just having a lot of fun building this. So it was one of those cooler Lego moments. And there it is from the front.